Hello and welcome to another playthrough of Magic the Gathering Arena. I've been playing this a lot off camera, and I got to gold rank with constructed. I mainly used the artifact deck I had before until I reached gold. But when I got to gold, the deck was not good enough anymore. So I looked around a bit, trying to check which decks I could easily construct, and the one I found that was high tier, and I could get most of the cards was mono red aggro. In this deck, I'm not running very different types of cards, just a lot of a few cards, and it's basically playing to hit the face. Very or no control at all. I think the only card that does some board control is Goblin Shine Whirler. All others are the objective is to the objective is to hit the opponent in the face. It's hit or miss deck. It does not perform that well, but since now we have a quest to cast 20 red spells, we can use it and play on rank to see how it does. Most of the times it's basically a race to see if we can kill the opponent before we either run out of cards or get or the opponent gets enough life that we cannot outspace them. So let's keep all this. We don't need that much mana. I won games with only 2 mana, and most of them with 3 mana. It's enough to complete to cast everything. Most games I lost, I think, are because there are let me see what's best here. Let's put this. There are too much money coming in, and not enough spells. Okay, perfect. This guy has the right answer for us. So now I don't know if since we don't have any spells, I cannot play this. I'll play this one. So this lava coil, you have 2 of them. It's also board control for minions. So big minions should be killed by this one, and small minions should be killed by the other one. So we would appreciate if we get 1 more mana, but we are not having enough flex, so we kill this. Play this one, and we should get taste because we have 2 spells. Yes. So he's also mono red, so we are literally playing a race. I'm ahead at this point, but he has 4 cards and two on the board, and we can kill this by tapping here. I really need 1 more mana, and I'm not getting it. So the problem with Magic most of the time I found is you either get too much mana or not enough mana. And this guy is getting everything. He has high value cards, he has lots of mana to play, and he hasn't run out of the cards yet. No. This one is lost. Okay, we're not gonna concede now because we can cast 1 more spell, and let's see if we get another mana to play another spell, since we are mainly playing this one for the quest. So 4. Okay, and we lost now, so just let it This is damage, of course, and we can see. So this was a good example of what race is. My opponent clearly won the race because he get the draw. I didn't, and we were mana starved for the rest of the for the most of the game. I think this deck has a little bit over 50% win rate, mostly because of situations like this where the deck does not perform well because of itself, not because the opponent outplays us. So yeah, I'm fine with this. 4 mana is too much, but and we have a defender. Okay. So like this, we will ignore this for now, but we can use these two guys in combination with each other. If he survives, I just okay. Two defenders is now a little bit too much, but no issue for now. I don't need to attack him directly. So we are against okay, this is fine. If he doesn't survive, okay, perfect. So we can do like this. And we kill one of them. And we attack with this one, if defense. Okay, good. So next turn we can play the Gutter Snap. Unless he will discard it, I think. Either one. Okay. Okay, so let's attack first. I don't mind. Okay, this is good. Oh shit. Sometimes I click the button thinking it's just the next stage, it just ends my turn. It's really annoying when it does this. So 4 damage, but we can play 4. No, we can't. But I really like to hit him for 2 also. I think I'll just play this. And if he survives, I'll just lava coil this. But this should be dead, and it's not. Okay. That's last card. And like, okay, I got screwed in this one. I will certainly exile this. Oh, it did not. What the... Okay. I can kill this anyway. Okay, so try not to screw this up. We'll play this. Lava Coil this, deal 2 damage. Now we attack, and if he doesn't defend, we are 3 away, which is really easy to do with this one and another spell. If he does, we should, but if he did defend, okay, we just need basically a spell, a shock, or the other one that does 3 damage, that I don't know the name. Okay, this doesn't matter at all. Yep, I got it. So this time we won the race. The opponent wasn't able to get back the control he needed before we were able to kill him. And I think we just need one more game to win or lose to be able to get the quest completed. So this looks like a better end, or the best end I got so far. So my main question here is if I save this to play with this, but since we have a curve, I just play it and play it on curve. Because this guy is very helpful, and he can seriously create a lot of trouble for the opponent. And I don't think he has any way to deal directly with that guy, and if all goes well I play another mana, get a snipe next turn, after that the fixed factor, and I play this basically in order from left to right. Okay. Unless of course he got discarded, but you can't discard this, so anything he discards it's okay, since we have another 3 to play. If I zoom, or maybe discard this, or this. This doesn't look very menacing. Okay. Discarding this is not the best option because it gets another play. So I keep Goblin. I keep the other mana to discard when I jumpstart this factor, since we don't need any more mana to be able to play everything, and we have very few cards left anyway. So if he doesn't do anything and play any one life minions, I just risk factor him, and this is perfect. He is spending all his mana doing stuff that really doesn't matter to us. I think I lost one against a deck that did control of did control my hand, but it's not very often that something like that happens, because even if we discard something, we can play whatever we are getting from the top of the deck. And I think on the original version of this deck there is an enchantment that allows us to play only the cards from the top of the deck instead of the cards on hand. So it's a good option, but I think I don't have. I just have one of that cards, and okay, and of course. So now we play. Usually, how many spells I have? So if I play the wizard, I can play 2 spells, and it can just okay. I think we won. And then another. Now this kind of ice. So the problem with risk factor is that most of the times giving cards is not the best option, because if I have cards in hand, I can I'll try to win one more just to get the other 100 gold. If we have cards in hand, we have a lot of things to do, and if the opponent can hit the damage, is preferable. And in that situation, I think he could have got hit by the damage. I think he would be at 3 life maybe, so I think he thought that it was a little short for him, what he wanted. And now we are facing mono aggro again, so we just play the same thing he does. But we have a good enough hand. If he doesn't have shock here, but he does, okay, no problem. Okay, I also have shock. Let's do it. And he didn't play any other mana? No, he is mana starved. Not anymore. Okay. So we don't mind if he defends, doesn't matter at all. We just want to get some damage in because again this is a race. This getting all the cards in it. Yes. Here, this. Yes, I need to kill that one. Let's hope he doesn't have any other shock. Okay, that's okay. We won't defend if he attacks, anyway. Okay, 3 mana. Okay, perfect. So we have enough. I think I'll do this. I need to kill. If I attack with everything, he's forced to defend here, maybe. So we are 4 away. Okay, now we can play something else. Let's see what it is. Okay, here we just hit the damage, because we cannot play anything else. Sorry, just give him the cards because he can't play anything else, and he lost. Even if we got the damage, we would be fine anyway. So let's see what's the next. Okay, he can play another one. I just won the 100 gold coins. And this is not ideal, but let's keep it. So if I can, I always want to have the runaway Steamkin on the opening end, so I can ramp pretty quickly. But it doesn't appear to be the case, and we have just a lot of spells, so we just face them. We just hit them in the face with it. Okay, and now no face anymore. This guy here. Just keep on going. So this game, usually against mono white we lose because the card is focused mainly on life, and we are running out of steam very fast, and we have to control the creatures on the board. And of course, starts. So let's play everything, and hope he doesn't have cleansing off or something like that. If he does, we just lose. So risk factor, net third next to, yeah, I just see. Okay, this is okay. Let's see what he does. Took the damage, of course. So let's attack with this one, and this is a bite. Okay. 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 So 8. Jesus, it has life still. And we lost. Okay. So as soon as the opponent has any type of mana of life to claim, we lose immediately. So we just concede because we don't want to have bad manners. So guys, this is the last one. I think I lost 2 and win 2. So it's, like I said, almost 50-50. And I see you guys next